Alright, hello everyone, welcome back to the Find the King of It's Game On tournament. Going to be quite interesting to see if Team Infused can close it out with just 2 maps, because now is their own map of choice, Inferno, after grabbing cash 16-12. Team Atlantic definitely looked great in the very beginning of the map and throughout it lasting, but then at the end of the day, when it matters the most, it kind of stumbled and crumbled, and that led to 1-0 in maps already in favour of the British team, which might be a little bit of a surprise to some, and definitely put a little bit of trust into Atlantic out there, since I know a couple of players from that lineup, so I just expected to see them play on a solid level. It's not like I'm favouring them with something right here, because I can't, since I am the caster, but I just thought they've got what it takes to take this map home, basically. That was my prediction, so to speak. So here we go, the pistol round is on. The bomb site B seems to be the target of Team Atlantic for now, though. They've just got the banana. They will be entering even further as Infused are back. There's Spuds coming in from the construction site to get one headshot on towards second, and Winstar and AVM returning the damage, and still going to be Red Snake taking the one-man advantage in favour of his own team, and Winstar planting in a very awkward spot to just get completely revealed for the enemies, and that is going to lead us to the 1v2 situation. They start down to 35 HP. And the remaining CT's on 100%, so that's going to be quite easy still. Close out for Team Infused. Okay, round number 2 is on the way. Vestar will be playing with a scout from now on. The rest of the team has got pistols only. Got 2 Deagles, 2 Tech 9s. I'm definitely interested as in what that scout will do for now. Just here. Shooting all over banana. But he's not inflicting any single point of damage just yet. The T's basically having a hard time finding any single one of the CTs, as Team Infused are not taking a peek anywhere. And Snake, oh, you finally get spotted out by Vesta, but Vesta misses this one shot too, and when it matters the most, he completely fails. That's going to be Red Snake crossing the smoke with a P90 and is spraying like mad back through it. Alright, sorry for that. Seems like our TeamSpeak crashed and couldn't really talk for a second. In the meantime, one round escaped us, and that's going to be 3-0 in favour of Team Infused at the moment. The British team picked up that last one. That was an anti-eco, so we didn't really miss too much. Nothing really too important, but of course, was at any rate a round missed, unfortunately. Second, one banana, pushing up a little bit closer. Betting is going to get caught in the boiler room. Actually, not even getting straight to the boiler room just yet. He got picked off from the stairs. And Spuds was aiming right at that angle. Good assumptions actually made by Spuds. He was expecting that. Not quite an easy thing. Press start. Aiming at the sides. Not going to pull the trigger just yet. He's going to get blinded by the flashbang first of all. Down to a 4-on-5. Infused is still in the lead. I mean, it's the CT side of Inferno. They won the pistol round additionally. They've got a huge advantage right here. That's just going to be a lot. E90 damage, of course, dispensed all over the place out there by Red Snake. He did do a huge chunk of damage actually with it in the second round, now the fourth. And seems to be quite good, so even rounds are the best one for him. Maybe him to get the frag on Poster. But Poster merely even escaped his death out there, so it could have got a little bit stressful for AVM. But at the end of the day, he's going to survive just like that, so he should be happy about it. But still, it's down to just $300, which doesn't really put them in a very comfortable spot, as the rest of the team will have to eco through this one, and he'll have to eco through the next one if he dies. There we go. There's some good shots fired by Peggy, and even the teammates are killing themselves on Team Atlantic, which is not good at all. The banana push fails completely, fails entirely, and will mean another round for Team Infused. So we've already got the 5-0 in favour of the British team. Might become even much more as the game progresses. We've got a full buy for Team Atlantic with an AWP and 3 AKs and a Galil, which is quite good equipment. It might not be the best. Might not be enough to take around home. There we go. Pathetic. Shooting right through the smoke and right at the enemy, but at the end of the day, he receives a little bit more damage than he dispenses. Go. Peggy and Red Snake and bomb side B. They are crossing the smoke. Red Snake going for a very dangerous move, but he's still going to get the frag and best start. Very important Berserker right around the corner. He did survive. There's Winstar spotting out Poster, which should have been an easy kill for Team Atlantic. That one's up to 4-on-3, 4-on-2 now, even in favour of CTs. And Peggy's just going to receive a little bit of help in just a second. AVM was the first shot that he's going to pull the trigger again as he gets blinded once again by the flashbang. So luckily for Team Atlantic, they did not get beaten by just the grenades. Boatstar and Spuds available out there on the battlefield. Boatstar about to take a peek with AVM down to 15 HP. Shouldn't be a problem to finish the enemy off. Now, the last man standing down to 5 HP, so even lower. There's the finisher from Spuds. One of the CTs will be on the defuse already, and everybody's fine. Team of the Fuse with a 6-0. Which already puts them in such a great spot. Beginning to look real nice. Team Atlantic not even able to get anything really done. They got the bomb planted though, so we'll still have a full buy for the Swedish team. But if they lose this full buy, it will result with 7-0 in favour of Team Infused with probably an eco on the way. Three people around the middle. Peggy and Spuds out there. The Archer's area, that's going to be Spuds getting an easy angle at the enemies, and with the support from Peggy, he's also going to be allowed to even get a double kill, nearly a triple, so you have to get one out of this one. That's going to be just Winston remaining on the battlefield. What a great play from Spuds and Peggy. Usually you don't expect two people to be out there. And exactly that happened. Atlantic did not expect that, and they did not check the corner and just got obliterated. 7-0 in favour of Team Infused. British team picking up a massive lead, and Team Atlantic asking for a timeout. Well, 3,400, 3,500 might not be enough for AKs and Kevlars and helmets and everything, but I think that still Team Atlantic might want to force this one up because it's getting very late into the half and still haven't picked up a single round yet. They have to start doing something finally. So it's 7-0, round number 8 goes on the way, and wow, Team Atlantic deciding to play with Tech 9s and Kevlars and helmets. So they're not playing with rifles, they're not forcing it up at the end of the day. It comes up as a big surprise to me. They want to have the best possible full buy in the next round to try and finally grab a round, I guess, but it's still not guaranteed that they will be allowed around. Bosto with the triple kill out here easily, and Vestar all alone as Zerkan also goes down. Reason also found one frag for himself. It's just Vestar with no bomb, the Tech 9 Kevlar and helmet with no grenades. They're picking up a kill even, a single kill. Will already be a lot. The flashbang thrown in by Reason. Immediately revealing the last standing enemy. Another flashbang just like that coming through, and Vestar is going to take a peek. Then goes down as he finds out he's in a 1v2 instead of a 1v1. Team Infused very focused. At this moment they're grouping up, doing everything in great harmony with each other. There we go, Zerkan. He's going to find one. As 3 CTs were pushing through the middle. At least one frag's already a lot. Well, facing the info off of what Atlantic achieved earlier on, which was nothing completely. Zerkan down to 11 HP though, has got to be very careful. Now Red Snake manages to get away towards Banana and through the smoke, so he will survive a little bit longer, but Bombsai A seems to be under attack right now, and Vectic alongside with Zerkan are coming in. They're throwing in a lot of grenades, they've got the bomb, and Peggy is not there just yet. Red Snake finally makes a move, and that's what Peggy was waiting for. He was just waiting for his teammate to join him, and now they can try to retake the site in a 2v2 situation. In the pit, Zerkan in the site. Zerkan, if he just gets hit once, he's dead, and that's the 2v1. They should expect where the enemy is, and now they exactly know it. Red Snake was low on HP, so he was destined to die. That's Vedic surviving the round with 50 HP, and finally a successful round for Team Atlantic here on Inferno, but they have to lead to many more because Infused just get 2 more. They're already happy with the outcome of this half. Good shot fired by Spuds. Zerkan walked straight into his crosshair. Winston is playing with a scout here. As you can see, of course, Atlantic will not have a perfect economy, but just winning one single round. Out. Definitely not going to be anything pretty dangerous to the CT side. Compared to the AWP, for instance, that Spuds has got. AVM will also go down right away to Reason. Molly thrown in by the CT to just keep the terrorists at bay for a little bit longer. And it is a 4-on-2 already in favour of the CT. So Infused about to take this round home. Unless they make some big mistakes. Will allow Atlantic to somehow get back into it. But yeah, it doesn't really seem like anything like that is coming, so they're just going to crush Atlantic's economy, and that's the worst thing that could happen to the Swedish team. I mean, they finally picked up a round, so they probably had hopes of it from now on being quite a good match for them, good map. But it's just not the case. They're about to lose even more and more. There we go, bomb side B pushes on, they find a headshot on Begging, but then Post strikes once again, and that's exactly what I mean. A little bit of hope, but then it just gets extinguished by the enemy team. So, winds up to 9-1 in favour of Infused, and also a very important round lands into the hands of the British team, as now, as I said, Swedish team will have no money. 4 Tech 9s, Winster's playing with an M4A1S, saving that one up. Of course, the time ran out. That's how they lost that previous round. When he tried to get some refrags, but he ended up with no time to plant the bomb. There's well, the Terriers decided to go for bomb side B right away this time. But it's still not going to work out too well. Or actually, Spots with 1 frag. And it is a 1-man advantage in favour of the T's. Bomb is planted, some more weapons picked up. Well, definitely could be happy with it. A little bit of additional money, of course, earned at any rate as they planted the bomb, so it will already be quite a good reward for this round. As Boaster and Reason trying to get back into the round, though, and just AVM remaining on the battlefield. Both of them are going to do a lot of damage. And Spods to try and come in to get a triple kill for himself as Boaster wound up dying, but was still there, and he actually got the first kill of the round. He was there when the terrorists were entering the site, and he was still there to retake it. So, yeah, Spud's already showed many times this far how strong he is with that AWP. This map already. Here we are, once again, bomb side B, Atlantic have spotted out an opportunity out there, and they want to finally make it work. So there we go. There's a lot of M4s on the other side of the smoke, and it will be Beggy and Red Snake easily finding all these kills. That way we've got a 3v1 situation with Vestar playing with a Galil. The rest of the team already there, but he's going to get an opportunity of killing Boaster. And he finds that one, frags, constant ghost out, but he did not expect Reason to be in that same spot to be coming in from Banana. So unfortunate for Vestar at the end of the day. And it is just 11-1. Team Infused with another round for themselves. Doesn't seem like Atlantic have got what it takes to even get anything more done right here. They got this 1 round. But then that's it. Winstar with a great headshot on towards Peggy, and he'll be pushing through to find even more shots with a deagle, but then not connect. There's bomb being planted, but 1-man disadvantage still for the terrorists. Buds trying to come up close, but he's caught off by first of all a smoke, second of all Molly! Whoa! Vestar is not going to spot him out right away, and still Spuds pulled the trigger on the wrong man. But first, but still got the kill, which is outstanding, and only AVM is remaining on the battlefield. He's pulling the trigger, thus revealing himself to the man coming in from the construction site, and will get finished off by Reason, and that's the bomb. Will get defused in a second. First of all, they were looking for some weapons. That AWP of Spuds, of course. And it will be 12-1 in favour of Team Infused already. Huge advantage it is, of course. It doesn't seem like Atlantic have got what it takes to win this map at the end of the day. We've got Reason and Red Snake with some AWPs. Another 4x complete 4x for the British team, while Atlantic missing out on a couple of nades. Red Snake has pulled the trigger and beat Zerkin right away. And a 5-on-4, make it a 5-on-3. Buds is not playing with an AWP actually this time. But it seems like if they can do well with the AWPs even without him out there. So 5-on-3 in favour of the CTs. Around slows down a tiny bit as the terrorists are trying to rotate over towards bomb site A. But there they still won't be really welcomed warmly. Another chunk of CTs available to pick them off. Only one man, only Vestar with an AK-47 might be willing to save it up. But at this stage, I don't really think it's even going to actually give him anything. Infused proving time and time again that they are strong enough to beat Team Atlantic at least anytime. There we go, first shot fired in the middle. Reason right off the bat finds the kill on Zerkin. That's going to be Red Snake also getting a double kill on Banana. Then getting straight into the crosshair of Peggy. And we'll wind up to 14-11 after the first half. And, well, ADM's typing in a good half, but that's just pure sportsmanship. I'm quite sure he doesn't even believe it himself. That definitely was not a good half for the Swedish team. And Team Atlantic, they somehow have to find a way to get back into this matchup because that is a catastrophe this far for them. Getting obliterated here on Inferno completely. There we go, the second pistol round is on. If Infused take it home, then it's already over. It will be 2-0 in the whole best of 3. We'll have the first team and our final to emerge the king of the hill. Betik with a headshot on towards Peggy though, and Betik's going to stop the team completely. Their place in their tracks with the USPS gets a double headshot. We'll be looking for more, but then finally Red Snake is there to shut him down. How long is the question? The CTs have got much more damage to dispense. As you can see, ABM will get the kill on Red Snake. The bomb, though, is being planted on bomb site A. So it might be a little bit misleading for Team Atlantic that they got so much success out there on Banana. But bomb site A is wide open. With Zerkin down to 7 HP, it can easily get evened out slightly by the T's too. Might have an opportunity, and there's exactly that reason with a double kill. And Boaster has got to get a double of his own, but the CT's still where he is, and they will both run him down at the same time. That's the best opportunity for them to win the round. Had they gone for the 1v1 fight, and then one of them defusing the bomb, then probably there was a big chance of them failing still. That way, it is real good. Alright, so 14-2 and Team Atlantic surviving a little bit longer, but how much longer is also the question since it's still looking very dire. It's still just Infused 2 rounds away from the victory on this entire map and this entire best of 3. How much motivation is left for Team Atlantic? Infused with a little bit of a team kill. That definitely is not going to help, and that's going to help the other side. Atlantic might have possibility of taking this round a little bit easier with less effort put into it, of course. There we go. Reason with one frag, then at the end of the day has to fall. There will be a couple players surviving. On the CT side, 2 weapons saved up, a scout and a FAMAS if I'm not mistaken. Oh, there we go, Vedic with the first frag, and then Redstick was just waiting for that. And he's got a double headshot with the P250. Will finally have to go down, but still impressed quite a bit. Stopped the enemies. And might have earned a couple weapons for his team. But yeah, one of them was a simple SMG and MP9. That's not what they need. Definitely not going to allow them to win the round. There we go, Vesto with the spray down even further. But the MP9 is enough to win the round for the CTs. Contrast. That is 14-4, 10 rounds difference between the teams. Would be very impressive, and if Atlantic can still win 12 rounds in a row and take this map home, well, that is very highly unlikely. Well, that's basically why it would be impressive. There we go. Reason with the first shot of this round, and we finally got a 4x4 team Infused against a 4x of Team Atlantic. So I'll get to see which one of the teams after all is the king. Maybe not on the hill, but in this best of 3. Okay, with the first frag off the round, and right afterwards he's going to get another one. Actually, they lost Vestrong a little bit earlier, but it's not going to matter so much since they got the 1-man advantage anyway. There's Peggy with a headshot on towards Vedic. We've got bomb site B under assault of the terrorists, and there's nobody there out there to stop them. Incendiary goes in. That's going to be AVM down crossing the construction site, and there's another man right there that was not really spotted by Peggy. Saristic has got to go down. He was trying to get the bomb planted desperately. He had a little bit of time, but he was way too focused on that. Going to lead them to losing a round, another round, and a 4x going the way of Team Atlantic. Now that's already something. Now that means something. We'll see what they do from now on off that. 14-5. 9 rounds difference between the teams, but if Infused take 1 round, they've already got the match points. If they win 2 rounds, it's over. So, Atlantic under constant pressure. There's Vedic with a shot towards Spuds. Consistently spraying through that smoke has got to finally work out. Once Hanvest up with some frags of their own. One return kill, but at the end of the day, Vedic will find victory here in the round for the team. So, 14-6, we've got 8 rounds difference. We've got another full buy for both the teams. Another test for Team Atlantic, but the CT side's been working out quite fine for them. We've got to give them that. Round's going to be quite slow, as you can see, for now. Team Infused Not making any wild moves, just waiting around corners and waiting for some entry frags to go their way. But Atlantic are smart enough to not walk straight into the enemy's trap. Got fired by Spuds. Finds the kill, of course. One man taken out of the Atlantic's lineup. Might be getting dangerous for them. Be careful. Not lose anyone else. There we go. Boaster. And headshot on towards Vestarn. A 5-on-3 situation that might lead us to these match points that I was talking about for Team Infused. Can well finally get picked up by Spuds. But it took him so much time. He first had to take out. Hoping they finally pulled the trigger. There was still a chance for the enemy to still do something. Very nasty. To the terrorists rather. Winstar and AVM remaining on the battlefield are just trying to save their weapons up. Bomb is taking down, and that surely is going the way of Infused. This Atlantic, as they say, trying to save up, so means they're very far away from the bomb site. Won't be able to take this round home. Red Snake trying to get boosted up with his teammate just in time before the bomb explodes, and it's gonna happen. They will survive. It is 14-6 in favour of Team Infused, turning to 15-6, and the match points are already there. And Team Atlantic slightly, if not massively, on the back foot. There's a shot fired by Winstar. Not going to connect though. And he's got one AWP. That's one of the 3 rifles that the CTs now have. Novatic taking a couple of shots towards the enemies. That's not really going to do much out there. Vessar down to 37 HP. Vedic now gets Red Snake down to 6, but does not find the kill at the end of the day, which is so unfortunate. Definitely wanted this one. (15-6) Infused, so close to grabbing the map, but they're getting a little bit far away from there as the Team Atlantic deals so much damage to him. And Zerk in a very cheeky spot. He's going to find a H on the boaster. Then wanted to pick up the EQ right away, but then realizes might be somebody else lingering around the corner. Reason will take a peek at the enemy in the boiler room, but does not expect the man to be in the dark. That's going to be Vestar with a kill. Weapons picked up by the CTs, and Team Atlantic should be taking this round out from now on. Red Snake and Spuds have got some refrags, but Winstar also connects same time from the library. That's going to be Winstar and AVM to close it all out. Get the round home. 15-7 in favour of Team Infused out here. And Atlantic slightly on the back foot. It's beginning to look not so good for them. Okay, so AVM inside the site, tries to back away. We've got an auto sniper in the hand of Winstar. We've got Red Snake in the private medic. AVM still trying to hold his ground, but Boaster finally will run down with the tech time. Also, the molly's got thrown in, so Boaster now loses a little bit of HP to these. But still, that is a 4v3 in favour of Team Infused, and might be it. That might be what they've been looking for so long now. Red Snake right around the corner in the construction site, and Winstar seems to have an idea of what might be going on out there. But takes speed, and he's not going to get the nose scope. That's the Red Snake with an instant headshot on the enemy. Now Vestar and Zerkin remaining in a 2v3. Will be hard to retake the side. They will be going for it. Peggy already got spotted out in Dark and Bomb side, babe. That is it. Boaster and Reason at the same time finding their kills, and it will wind up to 16-7 in favor of Team Infused CSGO. And congratulations to them, basically. The British